yourself, hello Starians, and welcome back in my dragon lair. I hope you did not miss me too much. Well, the video before this one should have been the video about the update, so you should be all updated by now. Well, I guess you read the news already anyway. As you see, I got myself one of the new Lipizaners, and he's, or she, in this case, or he, I don't know, is still, still without gear. Let's have a look. I don't know how much more star coins I can spend. Probably not too much, because I still want to have some money for other horses in the future. And maybe I'm just gonna change a little bit on the hairstyle. I don't know. I like the blue one. Gray and blue just matches perfectly. But I don't know if it will look like when I buy all in blue. Get the bridle first. I need a higher level to buy this. This is so mean. Level 15. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna take the black one first. In this case. Maybe I reach a high enough level before the event ends. In there black ones as well? I think I've seen black ones before. I mean, I can't buy them just because I have a pair already. Okay. But I don't think black ones would look too good on a horse with black feet already. But I'm just gonna take them. Don't mind. I don't think this looks too bad. I need a higher level. This is really annoying for me right now. Okay, let's just go with the black and the blanket here. Doesn't look too shabby. Completely black. Oh, yeah. Now I have the extra spare one here. Here. But I think the black one looks better anyway. I think I'm gonna go with this look. Can I do something about the hair on the Lipizaner? Yeah. I know. I'm wasting. Oh. And von Blissen is back in Jorvik. Anyway. I'm wasting my money here right now. Does this look stupid? Oh no. I don't like this at all. Even though they are meant to look like this sometimes. I just want longer hair. Is that so wrong? Not sure. I think I'm just gonna put this on and be happy with it. Doesn't look too shabby. And it's only on one side. Which is actually meant to be. So, I think you heard about some of the updates now. And oh, I'm gonna finish this quest. Okay. I should start with Johanna if I'm right. She can unveil us the races and other stuff. A good work ethic. I like that. Okay. Hey Sydney. By the way, those are the quests for this update only. I think they will go away as soon as it's over. Great that you came by. As you can see, I'm already fighting again with the camera. You won't believe it. I never forget this. As you can see, the first guests are already arriving, but there's gonna be more. Lots more. You haven't missed the news, have you? That's the open house week here at Jorvik Stables this week. I didn't think so. When we have an open house week, we get visitors from near and far. Anyway, enough small talk. Would you like to help out with our events this week? There's plenty to do, so I'll be working from early in the morning until late at the night. Oh, I don't like this music, sorry. I'll just go along with it. This is no copyright sounds. If it helped, I'd be so grateful. I might even get a little sleep tonight. Alright. Alright. And a girl. A good work ethic, I like it. Could you help me decorate the yard for a start? I haven't managed to put up all the balloons yet. Great. You just need to put them up around here. Oh, by the way, do you know what the Lipizaner is so special for. We can do this. I love it. And I don't have a lip designer by now. Had one by now. I have one, but this is my first horse now as a lip designer, and it's one of the limited editions one. I don't quite like the idea of limited edition, just because yeah, you feel like the need of buying it. I think prior to this update was the Starcoin double weekend, and well, of course there was one. It's just a little bit money greedy right now. Well, at least Andy got a new look. So was the last one. Yeah, by the way, Cherry Dash isn't quite finished yet. I think she's level 13. 14 now. I think I'm getting to finish her tomorrow. I hope. I don't do dailies on screen. Thanks for putting them all up. You've got them looking just right. There, 3 horses ambles or I can't read. Now it's looking top notch. Wouldn't you agree? I don't think we need to decorate more than this, since people aren't really coming to see how fancy we've made this place. Okay, Cindy, I'm about to start a beginner's lesson. Could you ride down to the paddock and get 3 of our calmest horses? Great. Oh, and Cindy, before you ride off, take these with you. There are 3 bridles you need to put on the horses before you let them out of the paddock. Okay, okay. So I get now to be the one to pick the horses, which I absolutely do not know. How am I supposed to know which are the calmest horses? Seriously. They could just let themselves out of the paddock, by the way. Oh, smart horses. They're gonna walk by themselves to Johanna. I quite like this one. It's beautiful. I'm gonna get myself one of those later. But first I want to finish all of the other horses that I still have in my stable. Beginning with Cherry Dash. Oh, you don't walk further unless I'm with you. Maybe not so smart at all. I didn't say anything, okay? This music is kind of irritating. I need to check for another no copyright music channel which is streaming 24/7. But this is quite hard, you wouldn't believe it. Very hard, actually. Because I only find other channels, they don't clearly say that there are no copyright music. This is annoying. Fantastic! Those 3 are our calmest, kindest horses. Hehe. Carefully. I try to always use the calmest horse with the beginners so that they can take away a good memory of their first riding experience. We want them to come back after all. It's thanks to days like these that it's going so well for our stables. But we've hung around chatting for much too long. So now it's time to get back to work. I thought she forgot to make this last year. I meant you too, Cindy. You can't just do half a job. Now that you've fetched the horses, they need to be groomed before they can be settled and used for the beginners. Well, actually, when I go to ride my horse, I actually... hold on, I need to think. I actually groom them first before I put on the bridles. Take this grooming brush and a hoof peg and get going. Nothing will ever get done by just standing here. Off you go. I was just a little bit irritated. Holly is not in my guild, but yet I'm her friend. Sometimes I just randomly accept friend requests and then they say nothing. And that's a little bit irritating. Usually I delete them then out of my friends list, but I sometimes just forget it and then my friend list fills and fills and fills. I know, I'm stupid sometimes. Please forgive me. I can't be perfect all the time, okay? I'm a dragon. Oh, we have someone here doing the same work like I do. Oh, ponies. Icelander, if I'm right. In the last one. Hey, don't you dare not taking this. And the last hoof to pick. Did you see the face of the horse? He was like, keep going. That is a good job. What are you doing there? Now, let's see how much more chores we have before I can test all the races. There we go. Nice work. Now it's time to saddle up the horses. Of course. Why can't you just give me all of that stuff at once? Missing saddles. Oh, because they're missing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3? This is odd. Oh, Stein. I asked Stein to make sure we had enough saddles days ago, and he promised he'd take care of it. I really hope he's got the rest of the saddles with him, because these ones here aren't exactly going to go very far. I know, we had lent out some of the saddles, but they should have come back by now. I just need to double check the stable one more time in case they're in there. Could you give me a hand looking for them? Thanks. They should be in a box of some kind. It's probably Stein who's taken the return delivery and left it somewhere it shouldn't be. Of course, I get to search all of the stable. I do love the logo of the ranch. Ooh, I need to yawn. Sorry. They put quite some effort into these logos sometimes. By the way, did I tell you I'm about to get my own logo? And ref sheet for Pryzm done as well. Yeah, I can't wait for that one because it's done by Isvok. And she is a very good artist. It's gonna be a high quality one. Oh, can't wait for it. Excellent, Cindy, you found it. Thanks so much. More chores? Well, still got we've still got far too few saddles, but I hope Stein got the rest of them. I know there were a few of them that needed a little looking after, so he said he'd scrub up the ones he could and send the rest to his saddle maker to get fixed up. I've got enough equipment to at least saddle up the horses for the beginners group. Take these 3 saddles and put them on the horses, please. Thanks so much. Your work is really appreciated, especially since I've got a whole truckload of other stuff to do. Stuff to be getting on with. Sometimes I just think what I should say and then I say it without reading it. Because I'm dumb sometimes. Please don't judge me. It's late in the evening over here. And I didn't get enough sleep yesterday, by the way. I know, I stayed up with my pal, so he wouldn't be a little lonely since he's working late shift today, and he said, oh come on, I need to stay awake till 4 AM, so I managed to get through night shift because I have to sleep for beforehand. Oh, this is not my horse. So I stayed up with him till 2 AM, and here I am, tired. I'm tired. So please forgive me when I yawn sometimes into the microphone. All done with the horses? Great. Did you remember to tighten the saddles up just right so that they're neither too loose nor too tight for the horse? Good. Looks like you've done a pretty nice job. I need to go and ask Stein about the rest of the saddles and whether they're back from the saddle maker, because we'll really need all the horse gear we can get our hands on for today. There are more and more visitors to our open day every year. Oh, I can't read. Brain, start working. Knock knock. Anyway, can you take these direction signs and put them up while I got a talk to Stein? Therefore, the racetrack that we usually set up to let riders get a feel for what's it like to be to compete in a race. Okay, thanks. There are 9 of them that need putting up. I'll just mark on your map where you need to put them. Ooh, I get to pre-ride the racetrack. The Veiltail Champ. Nah, I'm not up for this. I suck at champs at the moment because I still don't have any horse gear. Please, guys, If you know any good horse gear, please write it down. I used to know them, but that was ages ago. When I last time played Star Stable, I knew the good horse gear, so I don't know it anymore. Just tend to forget these things. All I know is the vest and the hat, where I can get those, but the rest is a complete mystery for me at the moment. I still need some gloves, trousers, and other stuff. A good saddle, a saddle pad, and more. Oh, looky looky there. Someone else is doing the same quest like me. I somehow don't really agree with the way the lip designer is running. But hey, no horse is really perfect. He's really stretching his legs far too much to the front. I've never really seen a horse running that strange. But don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I really appreciate the work that they're doing. Whoa, what? Just oh, I need what? Okay. Yeah, I petted the pets earlier, so I still had this quest active. But name, just yeah, no comments. No comments left for me. They could leave this picnic area out and put a little fireplace, just like the one in Moorland. That would be awesome. There's a little fire pit with places where the horses can drink and eat. And I think there's some sheets on the ground where you can sit down and have a nice chat with your group members or guild. Let the evening go out. Sometimes I miss it a little bit, but in my last guild it was just too much that we did. Are you done? How did it all go? Great. Guinea pig racer, what? When you put up the direction signs, did you make sure they were nice and fastened? You didn't do it too quickly or anything? If they're not put up properly, they'll just blow away with the first little gust of wind that comes along. You say they're good and solid? Great. Can't rely on you, Cindy. A few years ago, Stein forgot to put up the signs at all, so a bunch of riders were completely the wrong way. Not gonna have that repeat performance of that. Not gonna have a repeat performance of that. Stein just told me that he's fixed up all the obstacles for the race course, so it should be completely finished now. The only thing missing is a test run, so that we know there's nothing weird with the track. Do you reckon you and... I'm sorry, what's your horse called? Meteor Fall? Do you reckon you and Meteor Fall might want to try out the track? Super? Good luck! I bet this is gonna become a daily too then after that, I hope at least. So, this is my first time riding this course here. I freaking love these flags. They're awesome. As I said before, they put up quite effort into these logos. I can't wait for my logo to be finished, to be honest. My guild leader is designing it and I'm freaking out over it. Obstacles! This is too short. I can't jump that distance. Stand up for me, guys! And finished? Yeah. A Star Guardian? Or what it's called? I don't know. Just reminds me of League of Legends somehow. How did it go? I saw you and Meteor Fall fly through the gates here. If you want to try again, maybe even become the very fastest rider, you just need to come back and give it another go. The track is open all week during our open house event here at the stables. Yes. Great. Thanks for helping out, Cindy. Now I've got to go and look after a new group of visitors, but could you please talk to Stein? I still haven't heard anything about those saddles he was supposed to be taking care of. Great. Let me know as soon as you hear anything, because we really need as much gear as we can get our hands on. Yeah, it's not like she told me that a couple of times already. Hey, Cindy. Saddles? Well, uh-oh. Lovely weather today, eh? Isn't it great with the open house thing happening? Lovely balloons and all. Saddles? What? Hey, speaking of saddles, have you tried the new race I helped set up? Loads of great obstacles, and I heard you even put up the balloons. Oh my stars! What a whole load of nagging I'm getting about these flaming saddles. First Johanna, and now you. Yeah, alright, you don't need to talk quite so loudly. I'll tell you, but you've got to promise not to say anything to Johanna, okay? She'd be angry as a bag of bees if she found out I've, lost them. Sorry, yeah, I've lost the saddles. Or, well, yeah, they're not totally gone or anything, but I was out riding this morning, doing a few errands. I'd picked up the saddles from the saddle maker, but had a couple of other little jobs to do before I could ride back. When I returned, I noticed that the box I'd put the saddles in wasn't completely closed, so they must have fallen out along the way. Oh, come on. Why didn't you search for them? My first thought was that I needed to get out and retrace my steps, but it's just been so busy here. The animals need looking after, and the preparations for the open house. Could you ride over and see if you could find them? There should be 4 of them. Thanks so much, and please promise not to tell Johanna. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna stay shut. Stein, how can you lose the saddles? That's not possible. And wouldn't you have just a couple of minutes to ride back and just pick them up? Tsa. What a slobby rider, and he rode all across the fields as well. If I had something on my horse's back or uploaded like in Star Stable, I would look after it. It's just as simple as that. Meteor Fall is already quite fast for being level 1. Makes me wonder what kind of gear this is. You found the saddles? Wow, thanks, Cindy. Gosh, they're filthy though. Yeah, you can brush them. Oh, on earth are we gonna fix this, Cindy? Johanna's definitely gonna suspect something if I give her the saddles in this state. She'll ask me, work out what's happened, and be super mad. We need to buff them up and get them clean again so that she doesn't work out what happened. It's really easy to clean a saddle. You just take the saddle soap and... Wait, where's the saddle soap? I had it right there, just a second ago. Have you seen it? I can't just have gotten up and walked off. Could you help me have a look for it? Thanks. Let me know as soon as you found it. Try to keep a low profile so that Johanna doesn't suspect anything. Oh yeah, by the way, if this whole episode hits over 30 minutes, I want to get through with all of the quests on the open house, so I'm just gonna keep recording. This is gonna be a little longer episode in this case. We found nothing. By the way, I think you can talk to each visitor here around. Not sure though. Why would somebody put a saddle soap back here? I don't know. Oh, I found them actually. I was about to ride over there and search for them. Did you find it? Nice one, Cindy. Oh, now I can breathe again. Okay, now I've got the saddles and the saddle soap in the same place. Just need to get the saddle cleaned. But how are we gonna do that without Johanna thinking something's up? I've already got a packed schedule and I don't know if I have time for any more tasks, and cleaning saddles take a while. Could you help me out, Cindy, please? Thanks. It's really easy. You just take the saddle soap and... Yeah, I get it. Sorry. I've seen the other girl get off the horse, so I might have to do the same thing. Whoop-de-whoop. Put the settle down. Oh, I can only make one at a time. Alright then. Oh, looks way cleaner. Saddle. And dirty saddle. Of course. Hey! Take the soap and wash it. Ugh, this is annoying work. Sorry, this had to be said. Sweet work, Cindy. They look great. Johanna won't suspect a thing. That's a relief. Then she won't need to know I lost them. Really? Thanks for helping, Cindy. Could you take these saddles over to Johanna for me? I'm afraid I'll give myself away if I have to talk to her. Oh, I'm not asking you to lie for me. It's just that the chance of her asking you awkward questions is much smaller than it would be if I took over them. Thanks. Now I need to get back to work. That poor guy. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Yeah. Go. There she is. Hey, Cindy. Have you got the saddles with you? Finally. Yep. You can't do that while you're on your horseback. I won't complain about it. Why on earth did it take so long with the saddles? Bah, you don't even need to answer that. They're here now, and that's the main thing. Phew. Anyway, can you see those girls over there by the horses that you settled up earlier? Well, there's some of the members of the beginners group. They came too late to catch the first group right, but maybe it's for the best since they're so inexperienced. They're getting a little impatient and it doesn't seem as though they'll be bothered to wait until the next ride starts. So I was thinking, ever thought about becoming a riding instructor? No? Well, maybe this is the perfect time to try. You don't need to look quite so scared. I'm not asking you to do anything impossible. I'm just wondering if you'd like to take these three girls out on a little ride to Jarlaheim, stop there a little while, and then right back here. You'll give it a go? Lovely. I'll give you a few more details about the ride soon, but could you help the girls up onto their horses first? Great. Normally, for unexperienced people, they just have a help to get onto the horse. If they're the most calm horses, then that should be possible, right? Promise it's not dangerous. Oh my, it's high up. He's not dangerous, is he? No. How lovely of you. Oh, this is the most beautiful horse of them all. And now? What? We just go and let them sit here? That is mean of me. Cheers! You can't do that while you're on the horse. Why not? Okay, now I'll tell you how our riding trips work. We usually start by riding nice and slowly, since these girls haven't had any experience. Then you can start to pick up the pace a little once they're a bit more confident. It's important that you get all of them to Jarlaheim and that you don't lose any along the way. We don't want to want anyone getting lost. Yeah, because it's so impossible to find the way to Jarlaheim. Means it's like straight across and back. Where are you girls? Oh, there. I saw them. Follow me! That would be mean. Giving instructions. We'll start by riding nice and slow. Ah, yeah, they're already having a good pace. They wouldn't allow me to canter while I was on the horse for the first time. It's always the same. My horse is the slowest of them all. Wait, can I make a picture of this? This is awesome. Sorry, but I need to make this. It looks just cute. Leave a little space for my logo because I know I'm gonna screw that up. This is perfect thumbnail, guys. You'll see that on the video. I just have to guide them to Jarlaheim. I almost said Yolaheim. Oh, carry on. Okay. Carry on taking it slow for a little longer. Oh my gosh, I love this horse. It's just so beautiful. Oh man, looking so innocent. I can go faster now. Oh, I lost one. I lost one. Well, looks like she just got lost on the way, I guess. We usually start... I have to start over. Yay! I'm just gonna stay a little bit behind so I don't lose her this time. Alright, now I got them all three together. And I will not lose them again. Sheesh. Well, it's not really that hard to get lost, I guess. At least not in Star Stable because, duh, Star Stable logic and stuff. Oh, this is it? We're not gonna go any further? You spend a while longer in Jarlaheim as you show the visitors around. After a while, it's time to start heading back. Yay. We can just go straight, right? Yeah, Jarlaheim was so cool and stuff, right? I hope they stopped at the cafe. Yeah, where you going? I'm not gonna lose the last one again. My lip pisana is a little bit slow anyway. I'm gonna lose one of them again. Come on. It's like a sheep herd. I'm dog behind and forcing them to walk on. I like the thought. You can choose your own speed on the last stretch. The other one just bolts away. It's actually nice and relaxing with this music in the background. I love how she just bolted it. Will you come? Wait. Too far ahead of my group? I'm way behind. Come on. And this is it for today. You can get off the horses, brush them, clean them, and take the saddles away. You're dismissed. Goodbye. Yeah, that would be really mean of me. Did everything go well? Not really. I lost one of them. I just knew you would be a great riding instructor. Not really. I'm the worst. I lost one of my pupils. Every year, our visitors seem to forget all kinds of stuff. Ooh, yawn. When they visit. Cell phones, keys, clothes, everything imaginable. Sometimes Stein or myself won't find the things we've lost or forgotten until a long time afterwards. Sometimes I find things and just have to wonder for just how long they've been there. Could you take a little trot around and see if anyone's left anything behind? Great, I'll fix up a corner where we can put all the forgotten items. Do I have to look somewhere specific? No, just nothing of interest. But this quest would not exist if there wasn't something that would be missing like this here. Found lost object. No! Why am I getting a hiccup now? This is a bad time. I'm just gonna stop breathing for now. I'm so stupid, I know. Oh, they're even talking. I didn't notice that. Thanks, now I don't have to worry about finding some lost property half a year from now while I'm grooming the horses. The photographer, oh, Herman really wanted me to take a few photos of all the activities over the week. Wait, Herman's around? I thought he was still hiding. So that we can put them up on our website. It's good for marketing purposes and it's something the visitors seem to really appreciate. I thought maybe I could ask you if you were any good at photography. I'm pretty useless at it. Now awful, but definitely not great. Would you fancy taking the camera and giving it a go? Great, thanks. So, I'm just gonna stand at random places and take a photo, I guess. Smile, all say cheese. I don't want to make a photo here. I'm just gonna make one here. Cheese. And I'm gonna make this one over there. Everyone say cheese again. The decoration is beautiful. They should leave it this way. The stables look awesome with it. What the heck is this music? Lovely. Looks like you've taken some really nice pictures and they'll be just perfect for the website. We finished. I spoke to Stein about something while you were busy taking pictures. Apart from our regular racetrack, we're going to be organizing an extra race only for experienced riders. Stein and I would love to give you the honor of opening the race and being the very first person to ride it this year. Oh, how fun that you want to try it out. Good luck. Show me what you can do. More experienced. Great. I have a level 1 horse. Meteor Frog, give your best. Why is the music tension building up so much? Ugh. First time riding this one, so please don't judge me. There's next. Do we get to go over the paddock island or through Jarlaheim even? Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed it up. I'm so stupid right now. Oh heck yes. We get to ride over the paddock island. I could cheat by going up here, but I don't. Because I don't want to get stuck anywhere. I just saw a star up there. I'm gonna come back later for it. Ugh. This music is kind of making me want to race. I don't know why. They put swans here? I've never seen those before. Probably with the Silverglade upgrade, right? Upgrade. Update! At least I like how the Lipizzaner is jumping. If I'm right, I read something about 3 races, so there should be one more after this one. Whoa! I messed it up again. That was, for sure. I'm not used to the horse being so slow. Wow, that was... facepalm. The best rider in town. You're quite simply one of the best... yeah. Best riders I've ever seen. When you fly by on Meteorfall, it feels like no obstacle would ever be too difficult for you. Yeah, I just ran over 3 or 4 of them. Thanks ever so much for all the help you've given me and Stein. We couldn't have done it without you. Now, why not take the chance to take it easy and enjoy the events? If you want to have a go at any of the races again, you just have to ask me. More quests? Show jumping competition. Cindy, I'm still very impressed with your riding talent from the last 2 competitions. We actually have another competition that you could try out if you want. We don't normally open it up to everyone, as most riders this week are beginners, but I think you'd be excellent, so are you up for it? Great, I'm happy that you're up for it. If you ride down to the competition course, here next to me, you'll find a girl called Janica. Talk to her and say hi from me, and she'll open up our very own show jumping course for you. Good luck. Oh, sheesh. Where she is? Down in the arena? Let's have a look at it. I'm curious. Oh, there she is. Holmes. Mrs. Holmes. Yo, what's up? I heard you've helped Johanna a lot. That's really nice of you. So, are you here to enter the show jumping competition? Cool. Which horse are you going to enter on? Meteorfall? Nice. Well, I wish you good luck, Sunny. Oh, so many players. Woo! Let's be bad at this. I had a thought that I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, I need to slow down a little bit because I'm still bad at this. I also mess up at the show jumping of the Baroness. Go that way. And I bet the next one is go left. Yeah. Don't hit the wall. At least I did not screw up any jumps yet. Don't say too loud, Cindy, else it's gonna happen. Do the others see me making these stupid jumps, or are they just standing around? Yeah, for sure I had to mess up one of them. Hey, what do you expect? It's a level 1 horse, okay? Don't judge me. Finished! I want my experience. Oh, awesome! Totally Aiden amazing? Okay. Okay. That was some really cool riding. Well done. Bring a friend along next time you ride the competition so you can challenge each other. Oh, that's actually possible. I didn't know. It has gone up 1 level. So, there's one more quest that I can do, I think. Wait, let me open the map and remove the dailies. And the races too. Yeah, there's one more. Only from her. From Luciana. Welcome to the Jorvik Stables open house. May I humbly offer to take you on a tour of the historically significant Jorvik Stables? Oh, it's you, Cindy. Apologies, I'm still practicing my welcoming speech for the guests. I wouldn't have thought it myself, but it's a lot tougher than it looks. When Johanna first asked me if I wanted to volunteer at this event, I thought the monkeys were biting me. Monkeys. The monkeys? Did Isabel let Diggory run wild again? I'm confused. What do you mean? Oh, apologies. It's a Portuguese idiom, meaning it was intrigued. Oh, I need to ask the friend of my mother of this, because he is Portuguese. Sorry, it seems like that one didn't translate well. Shakes his head. No. Volunteering as a tour guide here is a really exciting opportunity. I love history and could talk about this stuff for hours. Same with me and historian lore, by the way. Talking in front of people makes me nervous though, even with Sirio by my side. I've heard everything there is to read about this historic landmark, and I'd like to make sure that I don't bore my audience with too much detail. Luke's bored already. Oh, Sirio, you're not exactly the target audience here. Cindy, could you help me practice my tour? It would mean the world to me. This music is totally not matching. It would be great if you could lend me your ear. What do you say? Are you and Meteorfall ready to be entranced by the history, legends, and mysteries of Jorvik Stables? Yes. Sigh. This is the first stop in our little tour, the historical Jorvik Stable Barn. Regrettably, this is not the original barn from Jon Jarl's days. The original barn was lost after an earthquake shook the island in 1871. Granted, that still makes this barn over 100 years old and quite an artifact. One in dire need of renovation, if you ask me. It's a real fire hazard. This is interesting. Tell me more about this earthquake. Okay. Rumors has it that this was not no natural earthquake, but caused by a duel between Maurice Buttergood and Bernard Winterwell the 11th at the Wake Down in Epona. The two families had been rivals ever since the first Bernard Winterwell led a rebellion against the Buttergoods back in 1588. The feud escalated over the next 200 years, and the descendants managed to blow themselves up while dueling in front of their dynamite factory. Very smart. Okay. Your Viking history can be a bit strange sometimes. Shall we continue? Not. Okay, that's actually a funny story. They blow themselves up while fighting in front of a dynamite factory. Not the smartest way to go off, if you ask me. And what is this? This is the old riding hall. Oh, I would like to enter it. It used to be the center of all equestrian events here in Jorvik Stables, but it's been closed for ages. Aww. There are all sorts of rumors why it has been closed for so long, and the variety of theories is quite impressive. It pretty much ranges from the proprietor being broken to being haunted. Okay, haunted. That's interesting. Haunted? Isn't that a little far-fetched? It's riding hall, nothing. Oh, I want to be interested. A little. The story goes that it's the ghost of Herman's great aunt. Apparently, she was a super successful equestrian and competed in all classes. It was frowned upon at the time that women would compete, and with a regular saddle to boot. But she was strong-willed and very ambitious, so the night before the Grand Prix de Jorvik, she was up late in this very riding hall, trying out her choreography until late at night. They say that in the morning she was nowhere to be found, but that pinkish dust still marks her footprints to this very day. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm bad at names. Balloons. Really? Wait for me, Sirio! Thank ye. The Grand Outdoors Arena, home to several grand competitions, and the horse market when they're in town. Apparently, it also used to be a popular stage for concerts. I actually like it this way with the sand. They should keep it this way. The place is actually quite old. Apparently, this very ground used to be where the National Assembly was held, dating back to the 14th century. Wow, that was a long time ago. Indeed, it was 36. Okay. That Yorwal Day was formally introduced as an annual assembly of the clan chiefs. This place was both the parliament and the Supreme Court, so they made laws and ruled on disputes and such. Every 3 years, they elected a new law speaker to oversee the assembly and to rule in case of a disagreement. The law speakers lived dangerous lives. People were a lot less friendly back then, if you can catch on the drift. You're such a clown, Serial, and I still love you. You should just keep on doing this while the whole tour is going on, and the people will be satisfied. It's actually not boring when she's telling me. I like to hear lore about games. It might be a little bit boring for you, but you can just hear what I'm saying. So you don't have to do anything, really. And this music is upbeating as well. Light tower? She's just gonna run straight down there, right? If you squint, you can catch a glimpse at the most remarkable landmark in South New Jorvik, the Lighthouse. Just kidding, it's quite visible, which is the whole point of a lighthouse, am I right? What's the history of this particular lighthouse? It is said that after particularly bad, night out on the town, Urban Jarl sailed out to the bay on a bet that he could steer his brig by himself without a crew. It was a cold autumn night, and even though he got out of the harbor, he got lost in the thick fog. According to legend, he saw a golden horse stand on the shore where the lighthouse is now. While turning, he ran his ship on a rock, though, and had to swim home. But he survived. That's good, right? Legend has it that this was the beginning of the downfall of the Jarl family. Your ignorance shocks me, dearest. I like the sound that Sierra is making galloping when she's starting. Ignore this strange noise. We'll come back to it later. And by later, I mean later. Very later. This is a story for later. I know, I can be really mean sometimes. What are you bringing me, Sirio? The petting zoo. Not part of the official tour, but I couldn't resist. Look at the pig, it's so happy. On a more related note though, Jorvik Stables housed a petting zoo back in the 50s. Do you want to guess what the kids could pet back then? Enlighten me. The story goes that when the first Icelandics came to Jorvik, people didn't know what to do with them. They thought they were too small for adults and too energetic for kids, and the vets thought the ices were lame when they told it. Ridiculous, right? So they put them in the petting zoo because they were so pretty and fluffy and calm when handling them. It took a while before people discovered that these ponies could carry on adult without issue. Let's move on. I know you'll love what comes next. A lot of history, I guess. Is she not going to tell us about the Sunfield farm? Or Jarlaheim itself, maybe? Or the Stablegate? I guess I'll find out. There's the next point. Can I just go ahead and write there? Yeah. Last but not least, the broodmares. Okay, aren't they gorgeous? Those two, I guess. They used to focus mostly on Jorvik warm-blood horses here, but now they breed character-strong sports horses of all breeds. At least that's what it says on the website. What is the history of the Jorvik warmblood? The history of the Jorvik warmblood started with the horses brought here by the first human settlers. Long before John Jarl was the Vikings and the Vikings showed up. They say there were wild horses on Jorvik even before the people came here, but that's probably nonsense. Even if you look at the funky coat colors and all that, horses don't grow on trees, you know? These presumed wild horses must have come from somewhere, until someone proves me wrong. I'll go with the theory that the culture brought them during the Ice Age when an ice brigade connected Jorvik to Scandinavia. Shakes the head. No, you don't want to leave? Why am I not surprised? I think the tour is soon gonna be over then. I really love Sirio. He's a beautiful horse. I would like to have that Lusitano too, but I think there's only one Lusitano which is black available. And that does have more of white on the face. I don't know how to say it in English, sorry. Anyway, I want to bring the point over. He is beautiful. And that brings us to the end of our tour of historic Jorvik Stables. I hope I didn't babble. No, not really. I actually enjoy game lore. Thank you for letting me practice my guide tour with you, Cindy. I feel so much more confident now. Feel free to look around everywhere at this marvelous event. I tried cutting that foal in the petting zoo earlier, but Sirio gave me the stink eye of the week. Thanks again for helping me. Sirio is a horse with a big personality, seriously. So, well, I guess it's almost an hour now, and I think it's enough for today. I've done all the quests possible with you, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hello! Just random person. Just gonna turn around at this point then. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and having said that, see you next time.